Geez, I have been doing the show for 2 minutes and I wasn't even on the show. I hadn't even added myself to the show. Hi, everybody. It is roundtable time. I hope you're ready for a bunch of, well, unorganized chaos. Hi, Silver Eye. Hi, Rose. Hey, Shadow Press. Ay, 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 ay. So let me think here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, unorganized chaos. How is everybody doing? Whew. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Luckily, I was able to mute in time. Let's get that up there. Let's get a little music going in the background. Let's do a little daydream. Okay, there it is. I hope y'all have heard me. Hey, Wally. I told y'all disorganized chaos. Now then, let me see here. Uh, you and Rose are going to K23. Well, don't forget, if you're going to be in EXW, to private message me and tell me who all is coming back. So if Rose is coming back, but not Kelly, be sure to tell me, okay, Rose, Strike, Silver Eye, but not Kelly. You know, give me a list of who's coming back, who's not, okay? Silver Eye. There we go. Oops, I'm going to have to. I wish they would let me choose where I put my logo. There we go. Y'all don't need to see me. All right. There is our agenda for tonight. That's what we've got planned. But you know what? If I hadn't kicked you in the shins, you would have thought I was sick or didn't like you, Shadow Press. Right? So remember, I did post the link to the studio in the Skype chat. If you'd like to call in, I would love for people to call in. I'm here all by my lonesome. Well, besides y'all in the chat, but I'm in the studio all by my lonesome. Well, of course, except for 2 of the dogs. I got Ifer and Asa, and Ifer's not even in my lap. We'll get started here in just a few moments, going over our agenda. Oh, not a problem, Silver Eye. You just take your time. I'm not going to go straight into 2K23. It'll take me a little time to switch over. Of course, I have to get Suzy and Crusher and Ariana and Winter Ann taken care of. Then I move on to Bubs's family because I create them as well. I'm not just a commentator, I do create as well. So all right, so let's move on with our agenda here, and let's talk about the results from Monday Evolution, and that would have been episode 5. Yeah, I know the print is a little small, but there's a fine line between a little small and it goes off of the slide. While I can see it on my slide on PowerPoint, and then when I upload it here, it all of a sudden blows it up really big here when it processes it. I don't get it. To me, it should be exactly the same, but it isn't. I don't get it. Anywho, so let's go over. Now, this was a month ago. Things have just been crazy in my life, haven't they? And they're about to get a little crazier because pretty soon, like after Friday, I'm supposed to be able to take my PlayStation in to get worked on. And I don't know how long that's going to take. So I'm going to be on another hiatus. But a good one, because that should fix my microphone issues, my controller issues. So yeah, some good things should be happening pretty soon with my PlayStation. I'm going to get a good cleaning of it. It hasn't been cleaned since I got it, and I've had it for 5 years now. And, I've had 5 dogs. Now I'm down to 4 dogs. That's all. And then all the dirt in Oklahoma, all that red dirt. Yeah, the thing needs to be cleaned. And then the person I'm taking it to thinks he knows what's wrong with the controller and the microphone issue, the headset issues. So, because all of the crackling, the breaking up issues I have with my headphones, with the microphone, is not my microphone. I can take this exact microphone, which y'all hear me perfectly on. I can use it with my PlayStation, and it breaks up, and you get all the issues with the microphone. And y'all are telling me, plug your microphone in better, all that. Look, guys. Wireless headset. All of my headsets are wireless. This is my controller, guys. No headphone jack. None. I have no headphone jack. I'm having to use a wired controller, and it's not even a one that's not even a PlayStation brand. It was the last wired controller in Beaver Dam. I was lucky to get it. And I couldn't order one because I needed it the next day to do my show. Or y'all, I wasn't doing a show. So I was lucky to get that. And it has no touchpad. So any of the games like Fortnite, anything where you have to do use the touchpad, or any games where you have to use the touchpad, I can't do that part. Wired headsets, I can't use them because there's no auxiliary, there's no jack port, none. So I have to use a wireless headset. So, anywho, meanwhile, back at EXW, but hopefully next week, take it in and get it cleaned, and he will be able to fix those issues. Yay! So happy. So happy I'll hopefully get those fixed. Just the thought of being able to get them fixed. The prospect of getting them fixed excites me. So anyway, let's get on to our match results from Monday Evolution from the 6th. Double check that. Oh, it was the 16th. I thought that was wrong. It was the 16th, so not quite a month ago. It was the 16th of January. I deleted the one. All right, Jennifer Cho taking on Raven in a Falls Count Anywhere, and your winner was Jennifer. Your winner was Jennifer Cho. Wrestling Mama beat Melina in a 2 out of 3 tables match. Steffi beat Goddess of Pain. Super Not Yet, Carmella Springhill. Lissa, Bubs Hellcat Davids. Firestar and Katie Nightwalker in a shake things up battle royale. Hi, baby. Oh, looky here, folks. Ivor's back where he belongs. Aren't you, baby? Oh, aren't you? Oh, sorry, y'all couldn't even see that. I forgot I had that on full screen. Now I'm having to think. What did I do with? Here it is. Okay, let me pull out my notebook to those match results. I'm looking here. Mama won 2-0 in that 2 out of 3 tables match. And all right. In the Battle Royal, Lissa eliminated Not Yet. Goddess then eliminated Firestar. Carmela then eliminated Steffi. Not Yet was eliminated by Firestar. So Firestar, okay, Not Yet was eliminated by Firestar. Katie then eliminated Bubs. Firestar was eliminated by Steffi, and then Bubs was eliminated by Steffi. So Not Yet got one elimination. Not Yet got one elimination. Firestar got 2 eliminations. Bubs got 2 eliminations. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That looks like a 2, but it's a 1. Bubs got 1 elimination, and Steffi got 3. But most importantly, Steffi got the final elimination. Then, in our next match, Ivory beat Jen Richards, Violet Walker, Glamazon, and Leilani Starr in a #1 contender everything elimination match. All right, in this match, Jen was eliminated by Ivory, Leilani by Violet, Glamazon by Violet, and then the most important elimination of all, Violet was eliminated by Ivory. So in this match, 4 eliminations total, 2 by Violet and 2 by Ivory. But the most important one of all was Ivory's winning elimination. All right, then we have Cherokee Hawk eliminating her aunt Jerica Page and beating her aunt Jerica Page in a no holds barred match. Then we have Papura beating D-Hulk, her auntie D-Hulk, in a steel cage snap or tap match. And in our final match, Faith beat Jade, your champion, in her second defense in a Hell in a Cell 2 out of everything match for the Monday Evolution champion. 2 pinfall submissions or whatever it was, 2-0. So Faith is your new Monday Evolution champion. I believe it's for her second time. And Faith likes her shinies. So it'll be interesting to see how long she holds on to her title belt. Congratulations to Faith on her victory. All right, now let's talk about Thursday Revolution. This is tomorrow's match card. Tomorrow we've got Yvonne the Vicious One versus Crusher Utaker versus Tatiana Knight versus Firecracker, Georgia Firecracker in a submissions match. Then you've got the Hell on Wheels, the tag team Hell on Wheels, which is Rebel Outlaw and Carmella Springhill taking on the Fabulous Twins, which is Dakota and Tiona Moore in a EXW tag team match. No special stipulations there, just a normal tag match. Then you've got Sasha Camaro versus Azrael Sakamoto versus Kelly Strawberry versus Davila versus Ladybug versus Rita Comet in a battle royal. Then you got June in our fourth matchup. You've got Juniper Nightblood versus Mrs. Utaker, aka Tiny, versus Bad Jan in a knockout match. Then in our fifth match, you've got Savannah Knight versus Sable Constantine versus Angelina Nightwalker in a tables match. Then in our sixth match, it is a number one contenders match. You've got Patty Chase versus Cougar Knight versus Abigail Hain versus Minnie Firecracker versus Ariana Valentine versus Sable Constantine. This is your Revolutionary Elimination Chamber match. Then in our seventh match, you've got Sunshine Marigold versus Super Stevie versus Missy Harris, your champion in her second defense, in a snap, nap, or tap leather and lace title match. Just a second here. I may have to have a little talk with Bubs here. Wrong. Yeah, we do have snap, nap, or tap for these guys, and that is your snap, nap, or tap leather and lace champion match, title match. So that is your tomorrow's match card, and then that leads us to Friday. And Friday, no murderous matchup. Nope. You can wait or you can't wait. Cannot wait for your first match. What is your match? Let's see. I'm looking here. You've got a Monday match, Rose, I believe. So, all right. So Friday, no murderous matchup. No. We have Elite Men's Fury taking over. In the first match, I believe that match will be Shadow Press and Max Blaylock taking on Atticus Black and Crimson Knight in an EXW tag team match. Then we got Demon Joker versus Killshot Matt Storm in an EXW normal match. Which EXW normal match is no DQ, no rope break, no countouts. Our third match is Ripper Springhill versus Count Zrathnock in a 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere match. Then in our fourth match, we've got Matt Outlaw versus Mason Nightwalker in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh, I sure do, Silver Eye. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere. That's locked up in my desk, and I take it out when necessary. And then our fifth match is Andy Price versus Michael Nightwalker in an No Holds Barred match. And in our sixth match, this is your number 2 contender. Listen, I was in a hurry typing all this stuff up. That should be a number 1 contender match. Do I have that right, Shadow, that it's you and Max versus Atticus and Crimson? Let me know there, Shadow Press. And in our sixth match, we've got, all right, so our first matchup is Shadow Press and Max Blaylock versus Atticus Black and Crimson Ninja. All right, and then our sixth match is Mr. U-Taker, Hunter Davids, Junkyard Dog, Andy Price, Redneck Avenger, my honey, and Feeling Kill in a number 1 contender elimination match. Elimination chamber match, excuse me. I told you I am all kinds of discombobulated, and this would be a chaotic mess tonight. And then in our seventh match, it will be Sir Dragon versus Matt Outlaw. Sir Dragon is your number 1 contender, and this will be Matt's fifth. Matt's fifth. Blah 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 blah. Matt's fifth title defense, and I do not know what the match type is. So, and that card is the card. All cards are subject to change. This one definitely is. There are a couple of people that I'm trying to get onto the roster for this card to happen. So there may be a couple of matches that are not going to be the same. So if you get to the Friday show and 2 matches are definitely different, card is subject to change. I have no clue yet what the 7th match actual match type is. I just messaged Coog on that. All right. Monday Evolution for next week is Lissa versus Coral Evans versus Mystic of Pain Sky in a knockout elimination match. And I can't complain about match types because I set all the matches. Want to send our sympathy out to Clinton McCleary, our Monday Evolution GM. He had a death in his family. And so we want to send our sympathies out to him and to his family. And please keep them in your thoughts, prayers, as they go through this right now. And right now I'm taking over Monday Evolution. And dealing with that for him as he goes through this time of loss. So keep Clinton in your thoughts and prayers, folks. He's got a tough road ahead of him right now, and I know what he's got to go through, and it ain't easy. So he really could use some thoughts and prayers, folks. Okay. So Lissa, Coral, Mystic of Pain Sky, knockout elimination match. Our second matchup, Cherokee Hawk versus Carmella Springhill versus Polly the Vampire versus Goddess of Pain, an Extreme Rules match. Jen Richards versus Melina versus Whisper Bagwell, no holds barred match. Jerica Page versus Leilani Starr versus Katie Nightwalker, snap, napper, tap. It does, Shadow Press. It really does. I went through it 12 years ago, and not a day goes by that I don't think of something I want to say to her. Or, I still sometimes pick up the phone and want to call her and ask her a question. It took me a long time to take her contact out of my phone. Same thing with her mom, my mama. It does change you. And I can't smell bread cooking without thinking of my mama, my mom's mom. And that will be forever. These are things that are, forever. Anytime, anytime I'm knitting, I think of my mom. Cooking questions, I immediately think of my mom. Just, that's how it is. And that will be forever. So, but anyway. All right, back to the match card. Match number 5, Glamazon, Violet Walker, and Super Not Yet. Now this match, I had a note slid under my door. And it said, I want to take on 2 people. Make it happen. Super Not Yet. I was going to pass that on to Clinton. But since I'm needed to make the match cards, I made it happen. So, Super Not Yet is taking on Glamazon and Violet Walker in an elimination match. So, I didn't make it easy on her. If she wants to win, she either has to eliminate both of them, or someone's got, it's got to be, it's an elimination match. She's got to be the last woman standing. So, all right. And then in our 6th matchup, it is a 10-woman Royal Rumble. And it is your number 1 contender match. Bubs Davids, Raven Nightwalker, Rose Skylight, Jade St. Creed, D-Hulk. Oh boy, look at how I spelled Jennifer. I'm so sorry, Shulgy. Jennifer Cho, Firestar, Wrestling Mama, Papura, and Steffi. Now, I will tell you how I came up with those 10 women. 9 of them are in the top 10. One of them is not, but I'm not going to tell you who that is. But she's right there with them in the, she's like number 11, 12 maybe, but she's right there with them. So, I mean, these are like the top women in the raw in that in the Monday roster. I mean, these are not any women to, they're not to be, no joke here. All right, sorry, I got distracted. I'm just playing with my pen for my notebook, and I found a magnet, and got distracted. All right, and in our 7th match, we've got number 1 contender Ivory taking on newly crowned champion Faith Bloodfiend in her 2nd title run. In her first title defense in a Hell in a Cell, snap, nap, or tap Monday Evolution title match. All right, so there's your Monday match card. Now, we have to name a new Gift of the Goddess champion. So, a few weeks back, well, not even a few weeks, a little over a month ago, I don't know if y'all remember, but Firestar. Why is Rose getting heated up? She's in here somewhere. I don't know where, but she's in here. She's in the number 1 contender match. That's a good thing. Rose, that means you're one of the top ladies in the Monday Evolution roster. That's a good thing. So, yeah. I'm proud of you, Rose. You're making your mark on the Monday Evolution roster. You are up there. I'm not going to tell you where you rank in the top, say 12, but you're up there. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go on and talk about the Gift of the Goddess tournament. And then we'll come back. And Rose, why don't you call in? And we'll talk about it. Maybe Silver, I will let you borrow. Maybe Silver, I'll let you borrow his headset and you can call in. But anyway, as you know, we have the Gift of the Goddess tournament. And we have the Gift of the Goddess title. Right now, that is vacant because it was cashed in. That's okay, Rose. We'll make it work. But the Gift of the Goddess title is a 2-part title. You have to win it in a tournament. I'm having issues thinking. my mind's a little skewed here, folks. It's a belt. It's a regular belt that but you win it in a tournament, and then you defend it like a normal belt. Okay, so Crusher had to face Firestar because Crusher was the last wanted to hold it before Firestar. Crusher had to face Firestar in a match, and Firestar beat Crusher and got the belt. So your last Gift of the Goddess belt holder was Firestar. But the second part of this belt, what the second part of the belt is that it is like a Money in the Bank briefcase. You can cash in that belt for a title shot at any time on any show. And so she cashed it in. Unfortunately, we had to have 3 matches to make sure it was done correctly. You cash it in for a title shot. But it only for the world championship. So a little while back, Firestar cashed it in and fought Dakota, and Firestar beat Dakota and now is the new Gift of the Goddess, or not Gift of the Goddess, but the world champion. Excuse me, just a second here, folks. Little warm up here in the attic. Sweatshirt's coming off. All right, so she cashed it in, and Firestar became the world champion. So now that belt is vacant. That title is vacant. So now we have to go through the tournament, which is a long tournament. I will put here. I will give you. Hold on here a second. That's not right. Here we go. I will give you the link to the tournament. Hey, Killshot. There is the link to the Gift of the Goddess tournament. You can at your leisure go and look at the full brackets, but every woman on the roster, except for myself, because I run the tournament. I don't think I should be in the running for the belt that I manage. I run the tournament. I'm not in it. Your current world champion, who is Firestar, the current oh wow, I'm having trouble remembering it. The current Monday Evolution belt holder at the time I made the tournament, which was the Monday Evolution and the Leather and Lace, which was Faith Bloodfiend and Missy Harris, are not in it. And the last, so that's 4 people. That's 3 people. The last Gift of the Goddess belt holder is not in it. So we're at 4. I'm sorry, we're at 4 because I forgot somebody. Anyway, and the last Gift of the Goddess champion is not in it, but that's Firestar. So, so anyway, there are 54 participants. There are going to be 53 matches. Here, so there are 22 matches in the first round. So we will have 3 first round we will separate the first round matches into 3 shows. One show of 8 matches, and then the other 2 shows will be 7 matches. So the first 8 matches are, and all the first round matches are no holds barred. Every round will have a different match type. And the final will be a 60-minute Iron Woman match. That's the only time we do an Iron Woman match in EXW is for the Gift of the Goddess final. So the first round is no holds barred. We've got Lissa versus Melina, Frida Comet versus Tiona Moore, Georgia Firecracker versus Rose Skylight, Azriel Sakamoto versus Ivory, Cherokee Hawk versus Tatiana Knight, Kelly Strawberry versus Mystica Payne Sky, D-Hulk versus Winter Ann, and Jerica Page versus Rebel Outlaw. Those are the first 8 matches. Okay. And the Gift of the Goddess tournament matches will take place in place of Murderous Matchup. Shulky and Zerk have okayed that. That way I don't have to do an extra show a week on Saturdays. It will do it on Fridays instead. And so that will not be this week because of Elite Men's Fury. But the next week, the week after, we'll start doing that. Or next week, yeah. Next week, we'll start this. And there are your first 8 matches. So, all right. Now, I am going how do I there is a way. How can I okay. Oh, share screen. Okay. All right. I am going to share with you okay, so here is the Gift of the Goddess tournament. All right. So here's how the brackets are breaking down, okay? And I'll move these so you can see them. So here are your first 8 for the first show, okay? And then here are the people who get buys. All right, now here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 9 through 15. These are show number 2, 9 through 15. Okay. And then here's 16 through 22. That is your third show for round 1. And then we'll go to round 2. Round 2 is 16. So I'll do 2 shows of 8. And then round 3 will be 8. And then round 4 and 5, which is 5 is your semifinals, I will do in 1 show. And then the final will be its own show. So that is how, and I'll show you, let me show you another view. All right, this is and I will live update the scores as I go through the shows. So as I'm going through the first show, I will come here and I will say if Lissa wins, I would go here and I would click on Lissa and report the score. And it will also update it here on this page, which is the brackets page. I can also update it here. I can report the score here as well. I could do it either way. So that is that's the Gift of the Goddess tournament, and that will start next week. And speaking of Gift of the Goddess, here is our last Gift of the Goddess champion and our current world champion, Firestar. Welcome to the show, honey.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
So, I am going to put in here, back in here. All right, this is our Gift of the Goddess first round, first 8 matches. Do you have any? Now, oh, wait, I've got something else I'll show y'all. Let me show y'all. Right now, there's nothing in. Let me Let me figure. Now, how did I just do that? I just shared the screen. Now I don't remember how to share the screen. Present. Okay. Share screen. Brave tab. Okay. So this right here
Mm-hmm.
is our predictions. And I'll show you last times. This is a Gift of the Goddess tournament number 3 prediction spreadsheet. So what I do is anybody that makes a prediction, look, here's you. Here's Fiery Star. There's your predictions.
All right.
So I put your name in, and for the first match, it was Jenna Rage versus Sunshine Marigold. And so I put down everybody's predictions, and if they got it right, I make their little cell green. And then at the end of the show, I total up how many they got right. And we just keep on doing that all the way through until we get to the very last show. I can find my cursor here. And we go all the way through, see here. And we total up, see, I got 26 correct out of 52 matches.
Wow.
I was 50%. And our winner was with 15. I don't count. Mine don't count towards winning anything. But Rob A. Matchett got 15 correct, and he was the winner. And second
Wow.
place was, who was second place? You were second place with 13.
Mm,
You were close. You were close.
very.
But anyway, so that is the chat. We do this game. We do this chat prediction for the Gift of the Goddess tournament, just to add a little fun to the tournament. It's, you don't have to participate, but it add did it make it a little more fun for you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad it did make it a little more fun for you. But I think it adds a little more fun to the tournament, that you got a little bit of running, something, you know I've got to get there. I've got to watch the show. I could win something. Yes, you do win something, folks. And unfortunately, I still need to make Rob's. I, I've been busy, folks. Um, but yeah, you win something. There is something on the line for winning. You win if you get there and you make correct predictions. You do, and you have the most. You win something from me. Um, Rob wanted a beer cozy, and I need to make that for him. So yeah. Woo,
Excuse me.
goodness there, girl. What have you been drinking?
Water.
But we do the chat prediction contest along with the Gift of the Goddess tournament. So just to add a little fun to the tournament. So it's not all about the tournament. It's also about having a little fun with the predictions. And I participate in it too. Like I said, I got 26 correct that tournament. Let's see. I'm going to look at the second one. I don't have the results from the first one. Um, Hmm. There were 49 matches. And I got 21 right.
Wow.
I got 21 out of 49 right. Yeah, that was let's see, who was our winner? The
Hang on, wait.
winner for that one was Clinton
Nice.
with 26. Yeah, nobody could beat him. He won it even before the final match. He had already won. My
Excuse me.
goodness. Yeah, even before the final match, he had already won with 26 correct predictions.
Sorry for my burping, Elfie.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
You
So,
sure?
yeah. Yeah, you're fine. It doesn't bother me. I just giving you a hard time. Yeah, Clinton won 26 correct out of 49.
I'm just a thirsty girl, is all.
Well, slow down a little bit. Don't want you to choke on your water. That's my only concern. So,
Yeah, I don't joke.
well, if you keep swallowing as fast as that to make you burp like that, you could. I just don't want you to, hurt yourself. So, well, what do you
Thank you, Wally.
so you're not going to be able to be in the tournament. What do you think about the first 8 ladies in the tournament? What, or not 8, but 16? What do you think? Any predictions on these matchups?
Uh, they're all pretty interesting.
Yeah. Firecracker versus Rose ought to be a good match.
Yeah, Rose is pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, Firecracker's a tough one.
She is.
Jerica versus Rebel, you know, that's going to be a good one, I think.
Hi, Rose.
Not just because it's my girl Rebel,
Excuse
and I
me.
know,
Sorry.
and you're fine, and I've known Jerica forever and a day. Um, it's not because of those two things. They're tough competitors.
Yeah. Especially Lissa.
Yeah, well, and she's taking on Melina. let's see. I think they are tag partners, Lissa and Melina. Let me look here real quick. Tag team. Yeah, Melissa and Melina are tag partners, and people. I did not generate. I did not pick who was going against who. It's generated. You know, if you go and look at the website, they generate who is who goes against who gets the buys. I didn't do any of that.
Ah, okay.
It's all random. D-Hulk versus Winner, yeah. Well, that's my niece. Winner is my niece. Of course, y'all know who I want to win there.
How many nieces do you have?
I have a lot. Okay, so there's Tiona and Dakota.
I know them.
There's Winter. Ariana, Winter and Ariana Valentine. Let's see who I have to think. I have to go look at the roster. Let's see here. There's my daughter Carmela. Dakota's my niece. I mean, Missy Harris might as well be my niece. I've watched her grow up. And you know, there's Cherokee and Firecracker and Minnie. You know, they're nieces in a way because you know Bubs is my moo cow sister.
Mm-hmm.
There's my granddaughter Purpura, my daughter Rebel. Steffi is like a niece. Fiona's, I already mentioned her. Winter Ann. Yeah, there you go. There's there's all the family members. I mean, that's plenty. Yes, no, Bubs and Goddess are in the tournament. There are the only people not in the tournament, Wally, myself because I run the tournament, Firestar because she is the world champion and the last Gift of the Goddess champion. And then I have to go look. At the time of creating the tournament, the current Monday Evolution champion, who was Faith Bloodfiend, and she's now current, yeah, and Missy Harris, the Leather and Lace champion. So the current world champion, the current Monday Evolution champion, the current Leather and Lace champion at the time of making the tournament are not in the tournament. The last Gift of the Goddess tournament champion is not in there, and myself. So there are 5 people that will not be in the tournament. But this time, the world champion and the last Gift of the Goddess champion are the same people. So there's 4 people that are not in the tournament. Now, if a
oh no.
If a GM tells me they don't want to be in the tournament, I would not put them in there. Or if anybody tells me they don't want to be in this tournament, I would not put them in.
Excuse me.
No, Rex, you are not in the tournament. You are not even in the company. So that all of the GMs like I said, everybody but 5 people are eligible for the tournament. Except for this time, it's 4 people because 2 of them are the same person. So that is, and I put, yeah, she does. She has some pretty amazing burps, doesn't she? And if you go
Thank you,
and
Blake.
here's the link. If you go and look at the description of the tournament, it tells you who all are not in the tournament. It tells you the 4 people that are not in the tournament when the tournament was set. So, yeah. I mean, I don't, let me see here.
Excuse me again.
There is who is not in the tournament.
In a burp champion, thanks.
Yeah, if we had a burp champion, it would be you, hun.
Aww. I think that was my last burp, please. That was my last burp.
But yeah, tag team champions, the next gen champion, those don't factor in deciding who goes into the Gift of the Goddess Championship tournament.
Yep.
Those are considered minor. Well, not minor, but those aren't in consideration when I put in who all goes in and who does not go in this tournament. But nobody has ever told me they don't want to be in this tournament. And by the way,
Right.
Hello, Blaze. How you doing, hun? But so, if I put you on the spot and said, who's going to win the tournament? Who's going to win? Who was your prediction?
That's a tough one. I'd probably have to say either Lissa or D-Hulk.
All right, so you're saying to win it all?
Yeah.
Lissa or D? Okay, interesting. Anybody else? Anybody out there have a who's going to win who is going to be? Let's see. I think it would be. I gotta look here a second. Just a second here. Not that one.
Shut up, Rex.
Sunny was the third.
Yeah.
No. No, she won the third tournament.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right, she did.
but let's see. Second, third, fourth, fifth. You were thinking, I think the sixth. So this would be the seventh,
Wow.
I believe. Let me check. Let me check your. Mm, no, you were the fifth. You were the fifth.
All right.
Let me look at pressures. I think I didn't count somebody. She was only the champion for like 5 minutes, if that. So I didn't count her. Well, she threw a hissy fit and left the company, so I didn't count her.
How's little Iper doing?
He's doing good. He's on the floor, chilling out.
You can probably
Chilling
hear me,
out,
can't he?
maxing. No, he can't. I got my headset on. See?
Oh, then why do I hear an echo?
I don't know why you're hearing an echo. It's on your end.
Weird.
Yep. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, I put Isis as the fourth. So I didn't count the actual second gift of the goddess champion because literally she had it less than 5 minutes. She won it. Somebody challenged her. They beat her. She threw a hissy fit and left the company. So I didn't count her.
Who, Sunny?
No, not Sunny. Sunny's still in the company.
Ah. Blaze, I'm not in the tournament. You can't pick me.
Oh, thanks, Wally. But yeah, no, but yeah, she won this person won the tournament. Um, and then Cassie, Madam Red, immediately challenged her, and beat her. So, like I said, she had the belt for like 5 minutes. Not even, not even. Yeah, this was a way back, and well, she'd have to beat them in a pay-per-view match. She'd have to become number one contender and then beat them in a pay-per-view match.
That's true.
And shoot, I don't even know when the next pay-per-view is. We'll have a pay-per-view right before we switch over to 23, but other than that, I don't know when the next pay-per-view is. So come on air with us, Blaze.
You almost said Rex.
Did I? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, you were like, come on, Blaze.
But yeah, when you guys share out when you guys hit the like button, please share out the show. Trying to grow the subscribers, and the only way we can do that is if this show's shared out. So please share out the show. But yeah, let's see here. Let me remove that. Let me go here. We go there. Oh. It's not what I wanted. Here, I'll condense the... Now, here's round 2. I told it to do top
No,
32. But this is what round 2 on looks like. Let me see. Control minus. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just making my screen a little smaller. I can get you the top 11. Sort of. Let's see here. Let's make this full screen. Well, it's a little better. Or I could just go ahead up here. So here are your participants. And ignore the numbers. Everybody was put in alphabetical order. Okay.
wow.
So we
Hey,
got
Andy.
Abigail. Hey, Andy. We are talking about the Gift of the Goddess tournament. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Thanks, Wally. You send in Rex, I can always mute him. But here are the participants. This is alphabetical order. I always put in, because you can mass upload your participants. And so I always do it from my spreadsheet. And so that means they're always in alphabetical order. So they are, they're in no order other than by alphabetical order. That is how it's done. And I do things I make things as easy on myself as I can. So that is how they're done. So I take them from my spreadsheet, I copy it in here where you could do your mass upload, and then I delete out the names I delete out my name, I delete out the world champion, I delete out the last Gift of the Goddess, the current Monday Evolution champion, and the current Leather and Lace champion. And then I upload the names. And that's why they're all in alphabetical order when you look at the participants. And their number, they put a seeding number. That's for how I never use the seeding numbers. Okay, I don't have them. I have them do nothing by the seeding numbers. Okay, they are not put into the tournament by the seeding numbers. It's all random. Okay, so just ignore the numbers. Okay, so we've got Abigail Hain, Angelina Nightwalker, Crusher U Taker, Sunshine Marigold, Wrestling Mama. Well, they're supposed to be alphabetical. I guess this is, but they're shown here by their seeding numbers. I have nothing to do with the seeding numbers. That's all them. Bubs Hellcat Davids, Carmela Springhill, Jennifer Cho, Dakota Moore, Cougar Knight, Ariana Valentine, Coral Evans, D Hulk, Davila, Sable Constantine, Frida Comet, Georgia Firecracker, Glamazon, Goddess of Pain, Jerica Page, Jade St. Creed, Jan Cho, Jen Richards, Cherokee Hawk, Azriel Sakamoto, Juniper Nightblood, Karma and Katie Nightwalker, Kelly Strawberry, Ladybug, Leilani Star, Lissa Molina, Minnie Firecracker, Mrs. Utaker, Mystic of Hang Sky, Natalia GSA Wrestling, Yvonne the Vicious One, Papura, Ivory, Tatiana, and Savannah Knight, Sasha Camaro, Steffi, Rebel Outlaw, Super Not Yet, Super Stevie, Rose Skylight, Tatiana Moore, Violet Walker, Whisper Bagwell, Winter N, Bad Jan, and Polly the Vampire. So those are your 54 participants. So I don't know what stations. Oh, okay. I have no idea. But I have the start date wrong. I said the start date was 2/3, but the start date is wrong, so just ignore that. Yeah. So, ooh. But anyway, there is your gift of the goddess. So, anyway, anything else anybody wants to talk about? Hi, beautiful. Oh, there's my girl. Yeah, there's my Ace girl. Hi. Firestar, anything you want to talk about?
No.
All right. Well, I think I've said everything I want to say. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody that was here tonight. Please share out if you haven't done so. When the show's over, please refresh, leave us a comment. Thank you for being here. Those of you who are live, if you're watching it on the replay, thank you too. We love you whether you're live or you're on the replay. Doesn't matter. We're just glad you're here. Uh, thank you for calling in, Firestar. Always glad to have you. And be back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, for Thursday Revolution, brought to you by Bubs Hellcat Davids. She's got a great match card lined up for you, and then Friday will be Elite Men's Fury, not Murderous Matchup. Murderous Matchup is on hold until we get finished with the Gift of the Goddess tournament. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.